This is 2 Second Lean in Tulsa, and I need to redo an improvement I made about 6 months to a year ago. And that is when you are using these larger containers to refill these smaller ones throughout the house, people don't know when to stop filling it up. They tend to fill them all the way up to the top. And then when you put these pieces back inside of the container, that dip tube displaces some of the soap that's in there and it spills out, and then you have another problem. Okay, it's not that big of a problem, but it bugged the hell out of me, so I corrected it, and this is what I did. What I'm going to do again, went to my Kaizen crash cart, got my markers out, create a line at the bottom like this one. And it usually ends up being about a finger's width from the bottom, as well as a finger's width from the top. And to make sure that I get the same, so I have a standard along the bottom, I will use this same pen, marker on top of this at an angle, and I will rotate each of these and create my lines. And then I simply make a small marker on each of the tops on each side, and then I connect them. And again, those are about 1 finger's width down. And that is more than enough to prevent that soap from spilling out when you put the dip tube back in after you've filled it up. And I'll come back in a second or two with the result. And we're back with the result. And a few notes. Make sure you clean these bottles beforehand, dry them, otherwise this will not stick to the soap. While you're taking these out, make sure you have a rag to put them on, because you're going to have a little bit of cleanup afterwards. That'll help smooth things along. And before anybody says it, yes, I understand that even though I have a standard bottom mark to fill and to start filling, and then a standard top mark to stop filling to prevent overflow, I don't have a standard in my bottles. There's actually 1, 2, 3 different kinds, but there's probably no way it's going to bug me enough to where I'm going to go out and buy enough of one kind to make sure I have that sort of standard. So until I get to that point, we're going to make do with this, and I hope that helps somebody out. This is 2 Second Lean in Tulsa.